section to get out of here.
So here's John against one of the blocks, and they're pretty impressive when you look around them, both with good slopes coming down from their highest point to their lowest. Graham's got the
Yeah, I can see.
got the staff here.
It's about, I would say, that's 4.112 metres. 4.12.
How are you measuring it?
Well, what I'm doing, my head is virtually the height of the block.
Yeah.
I mean, I might be pointing up a little bit.
Yeah.
In fact, making allowance for that.
It's just out of the question, can't do it.
No.
How high is that block from ground level where you are, Graham?
4.12 metres.
4.12.
So I haven't got enough pole anyway.
That's pretty substantial, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, Graham, it's done anymore.
Okay, I'll look.
So what are you thinking, John, at the moment?
Going home. Well, I can't see any other way than we're doing what we're just saying, because we can't put the GPS. I can't get the GPS up on there. It's too. That's the higher of the two blocks, I think. Although I'm not sure now.
I think that's one of the very first things to ascertain, isn't it? Out of the two blocks, what is
higher?
yeah.
If it were the one that Merlin's standing next to, that would be slightly better.
Well, I was just thinking, if we can get.
Shall I go on top with the Abney?
You see, you're not going to be able to.
Do you know how to use it, Merlin? Have you used it before?
I've looked through it once or twice. If you give me a quick instruction, I'll have a little look. I think you can have a little bit of fun with the Abney though, because really you should be behind it, sighting from where you are to the point that you're sighting to, shouldn't you?
Yes.
And I think that's going to be impossible on these blocks. They pose some good difficulties to overcome, John. Any thoughts? Except for going home?
I still can't decide, really, which is the higher of the two blocks. I'm very close. Just don't know. You could think it one way, and then 5 minutes later you think it the other way. Right. We need a plan, but I don't know what it is.
That sounds good. We need a plan, but I don't know what it is. What are your thoughts, Graham?
I haven't got any at the moment.
Just to get off this rock, I'm killing myself.
It's going to be a bit of fun trying to work this one out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, first thing we've got to do is decide which is the higher of the two blocks.
Have you got your Abney, John?
I have no idea. That is the, isn't it?
Let me put the
Look at my bag. I think I put my bag.
And we haven't got any form of spirit level at all, have we? Except for the
spirit level,
yeah.
essentially.
Because when I get up there, John, if I can't Abney from a corner to a corner, what you could do is extend the staff, obviously hold on to it so it doesn't fall off, place it from the highest point of each block. Now, would the Abney rest on there with its little spirit level bubble?
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, and you'd be able to tell which way the bubble is pointing down, wouldn't you?
You would.
I think.
So that's one way to do
in
it.
This position,
I think that's probably the only way we're going to be able to do it.
I think standing in this position, you might be able to determine with the Abney which is the higher. You're not at the same level as either of these, but I think you might be able to estimate which is the higher of the two. Get us your Abney, John. Who's the tall? You're the tallest, aren't you, really?
Yeah, and 6'1".
I'll have a quick look myself. You might be the better person to do this because. But I think it's the corner of that block. I'm pretty sure it is.
I always thought, before coming up here, I thought it was this block and the corner of this, but as soon as I arrived and I looked, I really don't know. I wouldn't be surprised at all if it's the other one, the one that you pointed to.
I've just got to figure it is.
And if it is, that's the one with the biggest. Well, that's the one that's got over 4 metres height from the ground.
Side,
yeah,
that's right. And there's no way we can get can get the GPS perched up there. No way.
So the next step, if I get up onto the blocks with the
Well,
Abney,
you might not need to do that because I'm 5'10", so you've got 3 inches advantage on me, and I'm nearly at the height of this one, but I can't tow with that. So I think you might be able to do it, Merlin, just by standing on here.
do you think John's quite stocky, isn't he? Do you think he'd allow me to stand on his shoulders?
Yeah,
Actually, you're right, don't you?
I'm not sure I don't tip over.
We should have brought a ladder. We can have a
If we,
bit. We can have a bit of fun here, aren't we?
we are.
What do you think, Graham?
Well, we,
I think it's that one by about 3 inches. What I'm basing my, I shouldn't have said, because we need to do it independently. For me, you see that little white mark, John?
yeah, tell you what you could do. We could do if we put it. If we rest
Oh,
it
sorry,
on.
just hold on.
Sorry, sorry,
sorry. You see
Graham.
that little white mark?
Yeah.
If I level the level on that, it's the little white mark which it's levelling on.
Yeah.
If I go over there, then the level is coming out about 6 inches below
Yeah.
the top point. So this is lower than that by, I would say, about 3 to 4 inches. That is the highest point.
Yeah. I just think. I think too. Also, you might better do it by resting on this edge, and that's roughly the slope of that, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then you can see. No, it's not going to help. You need to.
Merlin,
Yeah,
can you do the honours?
Yeah,
I
certainly
think
will.
I'm shorter
Okay.
than you, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do much.
I
of
think
it.
Merlin's one a bit better.
He's the tallest guy.
He's the tallest. He's got another 3 inches, so I think he'll be able to level on that, and he'll be able to prove that is the higher over there.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take off and measure the angle.
I think one of the problems here, certainly for
It's
access,
higher, definitely higher.
the one
If you
that
do
Graham
angle,
thought.
you can see it.
That one over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall I have a little look?
Just try and do what I did, Graham. I think it's valid. What I did was rest there, and then adjusted the apnea,
Yeah.
so you're right